because that probably means there's more. So they came from a breeding situation where that's what happens. The babies that are born here, you don't see that because they just, they're brought up properly or not.
Hey, Scott here, Scotty's Animals. I'm here with little baby Enzo, and we are at the rescue. It's Saturday. Saskia's in the middle of shooting a video, and I'm doing boy bondings. It's the second weekend of socially distanced boy bondings. So little Gus and his family are on the other side of the fence. And then, well, actually we've tried 2 other piggies, and Gus has been very aggressive. So this is little baby Enzo, and we will see if Gus can't calm down. So here we go. I had to set everything up, and I got so excited for the day that I just forgot to film anything. All right. You guys mind if I film a little video of their bonding? This is Enzo. He's a sweet little one. Look at how cute he is. So let's just see. Yeah, he's so little. Hopefully, Gus won't feel threatened. Here you go, Gus. Hey, don't eat my phone.
Yeah,
You're eating my phone.
all of our sandals.
Don't.
A lot of pieces missing.
You're a sandal eater. Hi, Gus. Gus, meet your new baby brother Enzo. Meet your new baby brother Enzo. Maybe. We have to have hope.
Relax, guys.
That's part of it. That's the shaking hands part. And it's okay if he pushes him around a little bit. He's gonna probably it's gonna take him a while to figure out. Yeah. But he's still young, so even if he's a mean older brother, he's still young.
Yeah.
We can't hold it against him. We have to give him time to learn what it means to have a new baby.
Yeah, because when we got him, they had him separate.
We didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. He was in his own tank.
Did he have another piggy?
No, he was all alone.
Oh.
He was by himself. That's why I was like, I'm gonna see if I can try to get him some.
But he's still pretty young, so
yeah,
we don't want guinea pigs to live alone. So it just hopefully he will, calm down. But he just, he's new. Wow, this one's got a little ridge back. Yeah, that horse is very special. Look at those pretty braids. Wow. What if that was your job to braid the horse's mane? Huh? That'd be a pretty fun job.
Sure would.
Push him with the butt.
I spoke too
Push him
soon.
with the butt.
I love his
Come on, boys.
Yeah.
Enzo. He's like a little stick of butter.
Yes, there you go.
You're a little stick of butter. Oh my goodness. And he is really soft too. He's actually soft like this fleece.
He's so cute.
All right, put your heart in bubble wrap. You guys are way too vulnerable right now. In 2 minutes they could fight, and then you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah. We got suckered in.
I played this game before. That's the problem is, they're so freaking cute. But
Yeah.
and Gus, because he's a wild man, we're going through piggies like crazy. The thing about babies though is he's just at a crazy, teenage rambunctious age. So.
Oh yeah, I'll open the door from his cage and he
runs that through the
he's
whole
gone.
house.
Yeah. But with other piggies, at this age, they're just very wild. They're, he's.
So most piggies are wild at that age.
Yeah.
Okay. That it was just ours.
Yeah. No, he's probably the equivalent of 14 or 15.
Okay.
He's like a little rambunctious. So like piggies are very like competitive in a lot of ways. Like you might have one pig that lives by himself just sitting there, but if you had like a pile of food and one pig runs over and there's another pig sitting there, they'll feel like, if I don't eat this food now, this one's gonna eat it all.
Oh my goodness.
And so like if one just like eats one pellet, the other one's like, oh shit, better.
I gotta go for it.
Yeah. And so sometimes when they're not eating, especially like when I'm trying to get them to bond over food, I'll make like a chewing sound. We gotta watch it. Pushing like that's okay. If it's like a push, if there's no hair in his mouth, if it's not an actual bite, then, because the thing is with babies is he's sort of just like, you wouldn't, he shouldn't hurt him because he doesn't need to.
Right.
When it's like a pig his size or like an older pig, you know, they feel more threatened.
Right.
You know, when males fight, they can hurt each other, but they hardly ever fight a baby. Enzo, you're like a little pancake come to life. He's like, I'm a buttermilk biscuit. You're like a little Twinkie.
He does. Yeah. There you go, a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Right there.
Get him. Is that okay? So that's why they both have to have their own house. You're so fuzzy. This is like, if Enzo was much older, then he would try to fight back.
Yeah, because he's so small, he's not.
And if we can get them to establish their calm, like right now, Gus does anything aggressive, and Enzo's like, what are you gonna do? He doesn't know if he's gonna get hurt or not. Look, he's kind of like grooming him now. Did you just eat his poop?
Yeah.
Do they often do that?
He's like, I'll eat one of yours, I'll eat one of mine. He's like, mine tastes better. He's like, I can't have a little brother with tastier poops than me. Yeah, they do. Rabbits do it too. It's like, instead of chewing their cud, because they basically, it takes like more than one time to fully digest the hay because it's so fibrous. It's and their metabolisms are so high. Yeah. I would like to watch a video where a scientist defends why it's useful in nature to develop the eating your poop trait. But like from a scientific standpoint.
You just like to see it.
Because I could sort of like, I think like they have really high metabolisms, right? They're out there in the meadow eating grass, like guinea pigs are something called GI stasis, gastrointestinal stasis. So basically, if they stop eating, if they stop pooping and stop eating, their whole system can shut down. If they get sick, like it's a really bad sign if they're not pooping.
Okay.
And of course, to make poop, you have to be eating all the time.
Right.
And if you're sick and you don't feel like eating, but also vice versa, if you don't eat, you could get sick, right? Because if your metabolism's so high and then you don't so like if they're out there in the meadow all day, like one day they eat like a pound of grass, and then the next day there's like hawks circling and they're stuck in a burrow, I feel like nature has sort of given them this mechanism where they can reach down, grab a little snack poop. It's like a Snickers, It's just so they don't get hangry. Don't get hangry, eat a poop. Eat a poop, Gus.
Way to put
I'm gonna make that guinea pig commercial. But instead of Roseanne Barr, it's like they turn into an Abyssinian. Or a skinny pig. Gus, you're acting like a total skinny pig right now.
I can see you using that expression.
But it's true because skinny pigs actually, they poop twice as much and they eat twice as much because they don't have hair, so they have to constantly... Have I just been filming this whole time? I have. They poop twice as much because they have to eat because they're burning energy because they don't have hair for insulation. So, like, they get really cold easily. Also, you know, guinea pigs haven't been wild for a really long time. So if you think about it, you know, these things, they're not equipped to survive out there. And skinny pigs, from what I understand, they were bred, the hairless trait was bred more and more so that they could be like tested on. Like, it's easier to put moisturizer on a skinny pig's butt because, you know, so it's like they're tested for skin products and stuff like that. It's kind of totally pointless.
Yeah.
But it's funny, it's ironic because people are always like, you can't use human shampoo on a guinea pig. I was like, well, they tested on the animal first. Yeah.
Common sense there.
And also, I mean, it's like, you're gonna use it on yourself and you're afraid to use it on them. It's like, maybe you shouldn't put it on yourself. Yeah. We use, for antifungal, for guinea pigs with ringworm, we use Head and Shoulders, generic Head and Shoulders. And you can even soak them. It kills ringworm, like that.
What kind of, do you guys use like a specific shampoo for them?
Head and Shoulders.
That's it?
Literally.
So we've been doing fine.
Go to the dollar store.
No fragrances,
if you go to the dollar store, you can get generic version of Head and Shoulders.
Okay.
For ringworm. But guinea pigs really don't need baths that frequently. And if you were just going to give a regular bath, you could use any shampoo and conditioner. I just water it down. I use like I've got bath videos, but I just put them in a tub, like a little shoebox, plastic shoebox organizing bin, and I just fill it up with that, put that in the sink so that they're not slipping and sliding on like a round bottom sink.
That's a good idea.
It saves water and makes them feel kind of stable, and you can sort of fill it up and rinse and dump the water out really easily. We've got a big farm sink in the back in the barn where we do baths. But I'm like hunched over it, and by 3 baths, my back is killing me. Yeah. It's just the sink is too low. I've talked to Saskia about it. She's like, yeah, it kills me. The sink's just too low, yeah. What's up, guys? So I'm going to get the space house.
Okay. Multiple stay in there.
Yeah, I would have a house for each piggy, no matter how big it is, even if it was like enough for 2 to fit in there.
Still have at least
yeah. But the cool thing is you can switch it up. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to have 2 houses like this. You can use an Amazon box even. I like to, if I take it, because they come in all shapes and sizes, and I think I have, when I first started using Amazon boxes, I'd have like 1 or 2 in the corner. I think I have probably 100 folded up now after the last couple months.
That's what I have to
So,
look like, because you've been doing boxes.
You could even do a whole fort thing, but just because some of the longer ones like shoe boxes, you could make a tunnel, so like a square one. You could cut all 4 doors out and put it in the middle.
I cut a box out, and that's where I have his like food, his hay.
Or if you have like the plastic igloos, I don't like them because they're stuffy. But if you cut another door out in the back, or like a hole in the top for airflow, then the igloos are okay. Sometimes
Right now what I have for him is like a hideaway, just a little, like it comes down. Like a fleece forest, I think. Sometimes they call them. Yeah, that's cool too. There's a million ways to do it, and you can always mix it up too, because sometimes it can be fun for them to switch it up. Good thing is that he's almost potty trained.
Really?
Yeah, I just bought a little little corner piece for his house,
and he goes in the one spot
every time.
That's awesome. You may find, and this would be interesting, I'd like to know, you might find that either Enzo will go in that same spot,
Your
or
12 o'clock is here.
Cool, in a completely new spot. But he most likely will go in his own spot.
Yeah. That's what I figured. He kept pooping in one corner.
But most piggies, that's not typical. Most piggies, it depends on the setup. Most piggies like a nice even distribution, but it really depends. Hey, in the comments, Gus, in the comments, you guys, let me know where your piggies poop. Gus, you're chewing on it again. Let me know where your piggies poop. Do your piggies poop all evenly? Avery, when you're, in your experience, did your piggies poop in one spot or all over?
All over.
A nice even distribution. Move your butt.
I mean, there's definitely more in their houses and by their food because they're there more, but they poop as they walk, and you can't really train them not to do it because that's just how their bodies work.
Oh, well, that's multitasking.
I know.
Are they chewing gum too?
Yeah, right. Some people have successfully litter trained piggies, but it is rare.
Mine right now, he'll eat,
okay,
and then he'll jump right out and go straight to the potty corner.
So look,
Yeah.
look, Gus is grooming himself.
Hi, Gus.
So.
Oh, we're filming. Hi.
There's Avery. I was just gonna check out your cool mask.
Oh, it's dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs and like tropical plants and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sporting 3 months worth of carbon dioxide exhalation buildup.
Oh.
It forms a protective layer, said no doctor. Okay, so I think these guys are good. We just let them chill for a little bit. It's been pretty much record time, even though he's already gotten 2 fights, and he chews in the exact same spot. I wonder if I spilled something there. So we'll just let them chill, give them an opportunity to spoil it. I'll get your paperwork, and then I'll simultaneously set up another one for the 12 o'clock. That was the 11 o'clock, and did we kill an hour already? What time is it?
I mean, is he gonna get much bigger?
Oh, for sure. Right now he's barely burrito size, and he'll probably get super burrito. Uh-oh. They'll probably, they'd probably be about the same size.
Is this one full grown?
He's upset now. Yes, he's full grown. I think he's 3. So,
Look at Pickle. Oh.
yeah. So we'll see if this can resolve itself, but it's not looking
good.
You never know, but it's like at first it seemed like they lost confidence in each other for a second. And I don't want them to fight. I don't know. I don't like it. I think we can do better. Okay, now I'm going to the barn because there was some piggies that were rescued from a Walmart situation and a Walmart parking lot. You guys know what I'm talking about. If not, check out the LA Guinea Pig Rescue video. But we only have a couple piggies. Ursula? We only had a couple piggies that did not pass the test in the front. So
Oh yeah, no, I'm setting up a cage for boarding. We have a boarder coming in.
I need to hunt a boy piggy from back here.
Why from here? So these are all like the wild,
Yes.
like Calabasas pigs. So you're welcome to grab
what it
whatever's
is.
on the floor, but they all still need like
Yes.
health checks and stuff.
That's cool. They just have to be symmetrical and smooth. So I am hunting piggies. This one over here is the one I want behind. He's right here.
Oh, but you're cute too. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, baby. Any of those ones. I know, guys. Oh, look, you. You're little. Oh, you're cute. Oh.
But this is who I caught. This little boy. So hopefully we find a match. But either way, I guess he's got to come up to the front now. So handsome. So alright, let's see what happens. They're being quiet so far. They're about the same size.
Yeah.
They're about the same size. They both should end up getting like a fist bigger. You know, it's a good idea to have a scale and to weigh them regularly. And when you weigh them, you want to weigh them. Guinea pigs can gain and lose a lot of weight just in one day, especially if they eat a lot at one time. So if you weigh them in the morning one day and then at night the next day, you might see a lot of fluctuation. You want to weigh them before you feed them or after or at the same consistent time. And it's a good idea to start weighing them a couple times in the same day, before and after, to see, because they can easily gain and lose 20 grams in an hour just from eating a couple big leaves of lettuce.
Well,
You're sniffing his butt.
He's so much more social now. With the other one, he didn't want to like go near him.
Hey boys.
aww.
They're very cute together. We'll see if this harmony can last. Okay, go over here for a second. It's the tulips are calming. Over here. Put the house down and see if they go in it organically. So this guy does not have a name
Oh, great.
because he's just a little wild boy. Is that your poop, little man? It's like perfect Hershey's chocolate. Look at that. Come on. Go on.
Oh, this one's really shy.
Go on. Sometimes they just need a little push. What's going on in there? He's grooming him even. What are you doing? Saskia calls it a crest. They're doing magically delicious. I mean,
now he's a very special little piggy because he came from a very sad situation.
Meg,
Once he bonded
can you
with
explain what that
us,
situation is? Because
some people here in Calabasas had 10 python snakes.
No.
And for 10 years they had a literal dungeon full of guinea pigs that they weren't actually taking care of the piggies, but they were feeding them to the snakes. So it was one guinea pig per snake every month for 10 years. And so they just had all these guinea pigs literally in a dungeon thing, and they were just giving them pellets and then they were feeding them to the snakes.
it's awful.
Then they decided they were going to move, and they had to get rid of all of their animals. They had a whole bunch of other animals too. And they called us to take in the piggies, thank goodness.
Did they move?
They did. They're supposed to sell their house.
What happened to the snakes?
I don't know if they were keeping the snakes. I know they had like farm animals and dogs and cats, and they were getting rid of all these animals. And it's a $6 million house in Calabasas.
That's crazy if they called you though. You think they'd be embarrassed of what they were doing.
You know, I have respect for
They don't care.
I have respect for all animals, and I love all animals, including snakes, but I don't feel like I could never do that. I couldn't have an animal that I had to feed another animal to.
It's tough. I did have a
I
little
think-
garter snake when I was a kid.
You know, snakes like that I think should be kept in wild and zoos, you know, wildlife preferably.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I guess everybody has to eat, and unfortunately. So these guys have,
Everybody has to eat, and you're on the menu.
they have been nursed back to health. And I've got 4 of the females at my house, 4 pregnant girls. For
What is his name?
He doesn't have a name.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, it takes a while.
Yeah, for you guys to figure it out.
Like,
Then they
yeah,
end up with
like
two
pig.
babies.
Pig's name originally was espresso, but I never, I don't know, it just never took. And then I just keep calling him Pig, and he become Peekaboo.
Oh, that's cute.
Peekaboo! Where's Peekaboo? I don't see him. There he is! Where's Peekaboo? There he is! Is that what you do?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The snake pig, because they're all so young.
Where's Peekaboo? There he is! He's like, you gotta come up with a different game, man.
Look, there's snuggle. Well, you know, Pig has a stuffed animal that he sleeps with.
You do? Well, now you got a real one.
He grooms the stuffed animal.
You do?
When I have an animal that has to be alone for whatever reason, I give him a little stuffed toy.
He loves his little stuff toy.
And now he'll have a real buddy too.
Come on. Watch out. Watch out.
Yeah, he's gonna be a real sweet little piggy. So far, the progress has been really wonderful.
Go on.
Come back. We've had some babies born from the mamas, and
Yeah, you know,
so far everybody's healthy.
I had to take him from his herd. You know, there's a bunch of brothers all living back there in the barn.
Yeah.
But when I picked him up and I looked at his ears, and his ears are all chewed down, you know, he's probably like, see ya, suckers. I'm special now. Because he is. Now he's gonna be your special little guy.
And he's symmetrical.
And he's got a friend.
He's
Hey, you know,
You did good.
we can't, at the Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue, we don't guarantee symmetry, but we do the best we can.
I have obsessive compulsive personality, so I understand. I understand. Although people say to me, how can you take care of rodents? Because I have mice, rats, I have all kind of rodents. How do you handle the poop and everything if you're OCD? And I'm like, I don't know, for animals it's different, you know?
Well, I guess, but the satisfaction of cleaning all the little poops and putting them all tidy, yeah, I could see that.
I have infinite patience for animals.
So,
not so
do
much
you watch, have you ever watched Skinny Pigs 1? When
Yes.
she does the cage cleaning video?
Yeah, and I
do those give you
prefer her out.
satisfaction, or does it drive you crazy?
I love cleaning my animal room,
Yeah.
especially once a week I take the whole thing apart and redo it, and then another time a week, because I have so many piggies, I do just take the cage apart. I don't take the whole room apart.
I think that
And I love doing it. It's like creating worlds.
there's literally thousands of people around the world that they climb into bed, they put on Skinny Pigs 1, and they fall asleep to her cleaning her guinea pig cages.
Wow.
Yeah, I refer her to a lot of people
Yeah.
that have skinny pigs or are interested in skinny pigs. Because she's good. I like Abby.
Yeah, and they all, you know, skinny pigs and regular pigs living together, and
Yeah, why not?
you know, her videos are valuable because it shows, you know, infinite ideas as far as a setup. You know, because my videos are kind of a lot, sometimes more informational, and, you know, I don't show off my cage that often.
See, I show mine off all the time.
It just depends.
But I have murals on the wall. I have little cards that...
I got to step up my game. I think I'm
little
getting close to
pictures.
needing to replace my coroplast with some colors, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I don't use coroplast for my CNC because my cages have to change so often.
I like this tulip fleece. It's pretty nice. The rainbow.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, because guinea pigs can see all the colors.
They
They're
can?
like 3-year-old children.
So they can.
Yeah, mice and rats do not, but guinea pigs can see all the colors, and their vision's pretty good. So you can have a lot of fun with their environment. And they're like 3-year-old children. They love to have pictures, and I have fake flowers and plants and teddy bears and stuff all around my...
That's funny.
Oh, they're snuggling each other.
Yeah, so you can have a lot of fun with guinea pigs.
What are you boys
Mice
doing
and
in
rats
there?
only see blues, greens, and purples, and ultraviolet light.
You say rats or cats?
Rats. I don't have any more mice right now, but I have 3 rats.
Hey boys!
They're getting along really well.
They are. I mean, I will declare that.
And the new guy is used to living in a large herd. I mean, there were
You know what?
in a large herd. There were over 40 piggies. So he's used to being with somebody else. And personality-wise, they're all pretty timid. So they should do okay.
Is it the fear that they lived with, you think?
Yeah, we do see that definitely affects them. Yeah. But again, when you start showing them the attention, one of the girls I have from the snake group, I'm fostering them because they're high-risk pregnancies, and I do medical fosters for the rescue. She was not eating, she wouldn't come out, and we were worried because she needs to eat and put on weight. So we took her out one night, and she curled up under my husband's
See if
chin
this
and
matches nicely.
The next day, she was a whole different piggy. She was coming out, she was eating, she's doing a lot of weight. Just that little bit of interaction changed everything for her. And now they're all following suit. And they live in with my herd.
This is the mango, Meg.
I have the mango.
I couldn't find the rainbow.
I love the mango. And it goes nicely with the tulips.
That's what I was trying to do. Coordinate.
See? There you go.
All right, well, I think that this is a match.
I think so.
They already paid in advance,
Yeah.
right? Where do you guys live?
Gardena?
Yeah,
Oh, you
okay.
live near
So
me. I live in Lawndale.
not too far.
Yeah. Let's get them
If you
health
get
checks.
if you get here early in the morning, then or if you're even, driving up here, there's no traffic.
Yeah, today there's no traffic.
And there probably won't be, going back, but
Where's that weird looking guinea pig?
that's Julia.
There's a chicken.
One more portrait before we do health checks. Oh, yo, baby. I'll try to get this video together for Monday, so you guys can.
Keep in mind,
Boom.
every 2 to 3 months they need their nails done.
I just did it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you do them. Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, so if you want to bring them, we do that.
But still, come visit.
I'm scared about the boar cleaning.
That
You should be.
yeah, that's a tough thing to do. With boar cleaning,
Can we bring them
you
here?
can bring them here.
Yep.
Probably every 6 months is usually fine.
Monkey latte.
The clean monkey.
Why is my hand wet? Something's funky on. I'll just hope that it's antifungal cream. Okay, monkey latte. All right, and so the other one's getting his health check now, and then they'll be on the way, and you've already paid, so that's cool. This is Jasper. Right now, Jasper's mom and dad are coming. They didn't want to miss this. Hey, Jaspy. Hi, Jaspy. We're going to try Jasper with Sydney. Sydney is that a piggy? Is that a piggy? Right there, that's Sydney. He's already started on your lettuce. You're pretty friendly, it seems like. Hopefully this will go well. Okay. Hop on out. All the way. We'll put a space house back in there in a minute. Say hi, guys. Why does everybody want to chew on my phone today? Oh, he's got the side thing going. Uh-oh, I've already lost track of them. Uh-oh. That's how you get your wiener bit. You'd be surprised how many wieners get bit at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue.
Oh goodness.
All guinea pigs. So,
I hope so.
to clarify. But it happens maybe once a month.
Oh goodness.
Maybe every other month, but
That's
if you ask every volunteer,
they've at least seen it
we've
once.
seen it at least once. You guys are getting me dizzy. Oop. So far so good though. They seem thrilled. No one's getting upset about it yet. What happened? I seriously have lost track of which one's which. You guys could be brothers. This is Jasper right here, right in the front. That's Jasper.
The smaller one of the two is
Okay. I don't know. He might be heavier. Uh-oh. A little chattering happening. But this is all the lettuce we have, boys. Can you guys share? Share the lettuce? No! Uh-oh. No? That's me, that's me! Okay. I don't like it. Come here. Up. Come on. Up. Alright. Who's what pig? What pig? What's happening?
Run away.
Is Apple a neighbor
Run
pig?
away, yes.
Are you a neighbor pig? Are you a friendly neighbor pig?
Apple, come on.
Oh, you're wet. You got a bath or something. You've been rolling.
Runs away.
Everybody.
Who is this?
Apple. Come over to see Apple. This is the neighbor pig.
Rummaging through your porch.
Long-haired pig. I've never seen a long-haired pig.
You're so handsome. Hello. He is wet. I can do it. Come on. Yeah. Look what I have. Look what I have. Come on. Hello. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Is that your papa? Look what I found. He just made everyone so happy. Oh, he made everyone so happy. Our neighbor is wrangling this pig. This is so funny. He got him. Oh. Well, that was my big reward for coming today, was getting to meet Apple. Apple's a fancy breed type of pig. Definitely the best part is being able to connect with animals on a level that you just don't get to when you're doing something else. You spoke too soon, Meg.
That's been about all the effort we're putting into it, though.
Look at him. Does he have any back legs?
I know, he's just moist. Oh, good boy.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh my goodness.
Boom.
I'll tell you, the Calabasas pigs have been wonderful.
There's something about the fact that those pigs, and maybe that's the solution to aggressive male behavior, is you just take a bunch of pigs, shove them in horrible conditions all together, make them get their ears bit off, and then they act like nice little
You know what? They've been
perfect angels.
They've been so mistreated. They're just thrilled to have any of the
Aw.
kindness and the love and the food.
Just kidding, kids. That's not the way you tame. I do have a bonding, or I've got a taming playlist. I'll put that here, but
No, but it does make a difference when they've been mistreated. They usually, with guinea pigs
Well,
anyway, we find they just thrive on
and-
attention.
and when they've been crammed
Yeah.
in small spaces or
Yeah.
with a bunch of males together, it does seem like the ones that have the ears nibbled off usually
Oh,
are very tolerant.
boy, Jasper.
But yeah, Jasper, this is not that aggressive. I mean, he's got to get his little hump on, but
No, there's nothing aggressive about him. He's a sweetie. And that's what the little brown boy needs here. He needs somebody that's going to be sweet.
I
and not
thought
bite
you were
his
going to say
ears.
he needs someone to toss a salad.
No, I need somebody
That's
who's
what he
not
found.
not going to bite his ears.
Salad for him.
You could name him, what's a nice brown stone? Well, Jasper is.
Tiger
but
eye.
Tiger eye, but is that too weird, awkward to say? Tiger eye.
Just call him Tiger.
Yeah, just call him Tiger, but then bump, 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 bump,
That's Eye of the Tiger, Scott. Backwards.
I know.
I'm gonna leave you to it here.
Tiger eye is.
Scott's on a roll today. So.
I'm on a roll.
Wow.
The sooner I match these piggies, the sooner I can go get some tacos. Hey Saskia, how do you like opening back up with the social distancing?
Different. But I'm so happy though, because we can finally help piggies again, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
I've seen a bunch already with all kinds of things wrong and that people didn't even know were wrong. This is awesome.
And we're getting our piggies out of here. I've already done
We did a
bunch of
lots
adoptions.
So now we can take in more piggies because our waiting list is always
Yeah.
crazy.
I have a trio, my foster trio. I wonder
Would be a space for those? You're so funny. Are you on the waiting list?
I never did fill out anything.
Well, there you go.
Man, I guess I'm gonna have to wait a whole nother year.
You want this one? I'm a little
Who is
worried
this?
about you, Paisley. Paisley,
Paisley
was
with the
here
bumblefoot,
with the
yeah.
bumblefoot, and then her bumblefoot is just returned. It's
It
just
has?
Not, yeah,
Oh dear.
yeah, and the other one too. So
I will mention that Ron's bumblefoot is fine.
I'm gonna soak her today, actually. So let me go get some hot water, unless someone wants to go get it. I'll do it.
Hey Glenna!
I'll get some hot water.
See, we're masking it up. We make math look good.
Safe and healthy.
Look at this. Valerie, you're wearing the Spoiled Rotten Piggies mask. So I guess you just search Etsy Spoiled Rotten Piggies and it's got like a wire. They do look a lot softer and less painful than my thing.
Yeah, it's very comfortable.
And it looks like you could wash it,
Yeah,
possibly.
yeah.
That sounds good. Huh. They look nice. Oh, what would a day at the rescue be without some time with Weed Whacker? And there's his rooster buddy. Hi, Weed Whacker! Hey, buddy! Hi! Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Do I still have a red mark from last week? No, that was a question, not a request. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop! Hey! Put those down. My goodness. Ooh. Watch that in slow-mo. Why are you being so aggressive today? Why are you being so aggressive today? Yuck. Relax. Relax. Oh. Why? Why are you being so... Ow! Why? Why are you being so crazy? Hey, let's calm down. No. Let's calm down, Weed Whacker. It's me. He's not used to seeing me on a regular basis. Come on. All right, well, don't try this at home, kids. That's for sure. You want to be put down? You want to go down and walk around? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Oh! Okay, alright. Alright, alright.
It's at this moment where I guess I'm holding him in such a way or applying a certain amount of pressure in a certain area, and well,
Okay.
you hear the results.
You dirty bird.
Weed Whacker is very easily
Gross.
aroused.
Gross. You okay? He can't control himself sometimes. Now are you much happier? See, and then he's calm. He just had to get it out of his system, I guess. Even Luis is getting into the act. Okay. But it's amazing how much calmer he is. You really do get frustrated, don't you? Don't you? It's like night and day. Come here. You want me to make you a sandwich? I love you, bud. Would you bite me in the face now? See how different he is and how much more gentle he is now? Wanna go down? Gonna bite my face off? Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. I did all of my adoptions today. I'm just gonna see what Ursula and Saskia need as far as cleaning up and that kind of thing. And you know, this is gonna be kind of a long video, and I thank you for sitting, you know, through it or scrolling through it or whatever, but you know, it's just great to be back at the rescue, and I want to share as much of that experience as I can with you guys. So thanks for coming along on this guinea pig adoption adventure with me. Say bye, Weed Whacker. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, Weed Whacker. Goodbye! Goodbye! I did it! I did it! I did it! Goodbye! I did it! Goodbye!